What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Today is Thursday. So today the natural gas report comes out, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So I'm still doing the blind trading challenge. If you guys don't know what that is, again, feel free to check out the YouTube channel and feel free to check out the video that I uploaded yesterday. So it's how much money did I make day trading stocks today without looking at my P&L. I've been doing this all week. Monday was the reveal, right? I think I made a little bit over $380. Tuesday, I lost $302. $486 on Tuesday, lost $302. And then yesterday made $595. Feel free to check out the video. Today, I did the same thing, but a little bit different. I did it when the natural gas report with the natural gas report. For those that have watched my videos for some time, you guys should know that one of the things that I love trading most is on Thursdays, 1 hour after the market opens, after the natural gas report comes out. Either UGAS or DGAS, which are inverse ETFs of natural gas, end up pushing up or pushing down. UGAS, which natural gas in general, right, had a super aggressive sell-off exactly at 8:30. So you guys can see this exactly at 8:30. And normally what happens is I buy the dip, right? It did not go according to plan, and I wanted to share this with you guys. It did not go according to plan. It sold off, pushed up, consolidated at the EMA line, and again, this was my mistake. I should have locked in profits right away as soon as I saw this really start to flatline. I thought the MACD was in my favor. Again, there's a reasoning behind why I was holding it. It began to sell off. It began to get rejected. It pushed down, pushed up. Ended up having to cut losses at 28.65. I think it's cutting losses because I bought 300 shares at 28.80, and then I bought 200 shares at 28.55. So, I mean, my average purchase price, I'm not too sure if it was for a loss or for a profit. Again, all I was focusing on was that there was a break of pattern and that this thing was continuing to show signs of a downtrend pattern. Now, what I wanted to ask you guys is, what do you think is going to happen? Look at how much natural gas or UGAS has sold off. And look how well DGAS has done, just the past couple of weeks. So if we do a 20-day analysis and see how much it's gone up since it hit that support at $57, right? It's gone up 113%. Freaking crazy, right? Now, this is what I wanted to present to you guys. Let's do the 30-day analysis. It won't let me. It's set up differently. 90-day. Here we go. This is what I wanted to present to you guys. Previous patterns around, 120 to 130. What do you think about the price point of DGAS and where it's at right now? Going back to UGAS, again, we can see that it's downtrending, it's selling off, and we can look at natural gas a little bit better in this active downtrend. Do you think that with this aggressive sell-off that natural gas had, even just today, do you think it has potential to recover, or do you think it's done? Do you think that it's going to continue to sell off until it does a reverse stock split, and then it'll end up coming back? Right? We know the cycle and we know the seasons that natural gas excels in, and that's normally during the winter months. Leading up from February or from January to February, normally natural gas begins to pull back. So what I wanted to ask you guys is, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others, but the natural gas report came out. It was not in favor of natural gas. That's why natural gas sold off. It tried to recover, got rejected, and then aggressively sold off. Do you think that it has potential to even make it back above the middle view up today? The reason that I'm presenting this, because if it does, then this could be a good dip buy potential, right? Or if it doesn't, then maybe we should just pay attention to whatever's actively trending up. But the idea with DGAS is, although it is actively trending up, it's a little bit more on the overbought side. It's a little bit more on the overextended side. So it would be more of a scalp, meaning that you get in and get out very quickly because you don't know when it's going to hit its peak. We know based off previous patterns, the peak is 130 and it's at 120 right now. That's a decent margin. No question about that. But can it actually complete that within the day? So that's kind of what I wanted to present to you guys. Again, we have a huge focus within our group. I want to congratulate everyone that was able to swing trade, DGAS successfully. If you guys had a reasoning behind that swing trade, then great. Super happy that it played out in your favor. Again, if you held DGAS because it didn't perform the way that you wanted it to yesterday, and you ended up coming out on top today, I just want to remind you that holding something because it doesn't go according to plan is probably not the best practice or habit to have. Yes, it played out in your favor today, but again, just a friendly reminder that you might want to focus a little bit more on just making sure that there's a reason behind everything that you guys do. So it looks like right now, natural gas is again selling off and degas is now starting to push back up again. Overall highs as of right now is 120.69. I just wanted to present kind of like, I want to play like devil's advocate, right? I wanted to present both sides of what's good for you guys and what's good for degas, but also say some maybe cons about both. And that's really just it. We've been having a lot of fun. My first two trades, trading, it was degas this morning, were green. I didn't see how much it was that I was up. Again, I'm just trading off of the patterns. But when the natural gas report came out, again, all I was able to trade off of was the pattern. It sold off. I added, I bought my positions. It began to show signs of an uptrend. I added more. And then right as it hit the EMA line, I should have done a better job locking in profits. Ended up having to cut losses at the 28.65. So I'll have to see on how it performs. So two good trades, one bad one. I don't know where I stand within the day, just because my UGAS position, it wasn't bigger than my DGAS position. But I'm not sure about the dollar, I think that the cents lost per position or per trade, per share was a little bit more on this one. So I'm really excited to see. I want to give it a little bit more time. I'm going to go grab some breakfast and see if I can give you guys enough time to consolidate and to see if DGAS actually begins to pull back. As we're seeing that the progression at the way that it's growing, it's actually slowing down. It's not really pushing up very aggressively. Again, the natural gas report came out, and that's what acted as a catalyst to drive the price up. Is it after that catalyst dies out, it makes sense on why it can pull back. So I kind of want to give it a little bit more time. I just wanted to give you my insight. It means absolutely nothing if you don't see value in it, but I wanted to present kind of both sides. I'm super excited to see how you guys end it today. Again, be consistent, be conservative. Make sure that you don't trade based off other people's opinion. I don't care if they're like, oh my God, DGAS to the moon, right? Whatever it is that they're saying, or they say the same thing for you guys. It has to reverse. None of these have to do anything. All you can really trade off of, right, is behind the reasoning that makes sense to you. So if something makes sense to you on why it's a good buy and why it's a good sell, then stick to it, set up your plan, manage your risk, and stick to that, because you will only learn from your mistakes. If you trade something and you don't know what you're trading and someone else encouraged you and you made a mistake and you take a loss, you don't know really what you did wrong. The only thing that you did wrong is you traded based off other people's opinion. Probably not the best thing to do. So let's keep it simple. Let's focus on those quality trades. Let's be selective, and let's learn something new today. I've really nothing else. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are reminded that you guys are all great people. Again, be empowered to learn new things, and we can kind of go from there. Okay, so the blood eater is saying, like, can you please make a video about how to get filled easily? The point to consider the bid and the ask. Yep, so one of the things that I do if I really aggressively want to get filled and I want to use a limit order and not a market order, I go ahead and I purchase at wherever people are selling at. So if the spread isn't too wide or too big, then I make sure that I just buy at wherever the ask is, and I'll get filled right away without worrying about getting filled at a different price point. So again, there's a bunch of videos out there. You guys can call TD Ameritrade. You guys can call whatever brokerage it is that you are using. There's so many resources out there. It's up to you to actually just take action and actually learn from it. So again, make sure you utilize Google, make sure that you utilize YouTube, and be empowered to learn new things. So I hope I earned your thumbs up in this video. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Thursday. I have a little bit of work to catch up on. So all the direct messages that you guys are sending me via Discord, if you guys are not familiar with it, you guys can join our free Facebook group. It's the second link in the description. We have the largest one out there for those who invest in the stock market, nearly 190,000 members all across the world. So if you'd like to stay connected, be sure to click that link. I talked about my Learn Plan Profit group, the group that gets to watch me trade live every single morning. I'm going to be giving away a laptop tomorrow at 5 p.m. So if you want to participate for that laptop giveaway, you need to make sure that you click that third link in the description and enroll before tomorrow, before 5 p.m., before 12 p.m. Tomorrow. So thank you guys again. Like always, continue working hard, continue following dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. He pays like $5 per trade. I pay $3 per trade. I made a video about it already. You can lower your commissions, and there's many different ways that you can even get free trades when you first sign up. I think if you have $3,000 or $5,000 in your account, you'll get like 200 or 500 free trades. Again, it's a phone call away. Just call and see what they can do for you. Learn something new today. Make someone smile. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.